was horrified by the motion picture Frankenstein. In 1935, horror turned to terror with The Bride of Frankenstein. In 1990, the makers of Basket Case and Brain Damage bring you...
Want a date?
Frankenhooker.
I didn't almost get to do that. Frank was still not talking to me. They shot half the movie, and I was not on it. Gabe was. There was something. Edgar finally called me. Like, they literally were 3/4 of the way done with the shoot before I finally got the call to go to New York. They'd blown up the hookers already. They'd done like everything.
Benet's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Benet. I'm at the Vinegar Syndrome website for their April titles. There's a lot going on. First up, we're going to jump into this right here, the April Fool's gag they've been doing for a number of years now. This one is called Major City in Western Pennsylvania, or the Pittsburgh Project. It goes for $35. So no official title, no listing details, exact content to be added shortly. It says do not purchase, not is crossed out, so do purchase. Questions, are Oscar and Dave okay with this? Consider raising the price. Notice this special, insert noun, will only be available on our website until tonight, 11:59 Pacific time, Eastern. It will not be included in any subscription or sold at any conventions or retail stores. Ordering this product will not affect the shipping date of your April items. Whatever this is will ship later in 2026. That'll be November. So there's that. That's for April Fools. That's a running thing they've been doing for about 4 years now. But let's look at the titles. Mutant. So this is the 80s drive-in horror film. Let's check it out. There's Wings Hauser. I like this artwork. Haven't seen this one in years. I did used to own the DVD. I like it. It's not great, but it is fun. It is entertaining. The restoration looks great on this. So that is a 4K UHD for Mutant. So if you own this on DVD or Blu-ray, you might want to get rid of it and just grab this one. Also, continuing the line of Lucio Fulci Presents, we have Escape from Death. This one came out in '89, so just like Massacre. And this is great artwork. As you can tell, it's bootylicious. Yeah, these are all a blind spot for me. I have never seen any of these Lucio Fulci Presents. Saw Massacre, enjoyed it. So looking forward to this one. Some will say this is the end of an era for Italian horror. Yeah, it's not early or mid-'80s, but it's still entertaining. And just like Massacre, looks like there's an alternate slipcover art that subscribers will get. It's not as good as the other one. It's a little hokey looking. So that's it. Mutant and Escape from Death. Now there's usually 3 films per month for subscribers. I'll explain a little bit more about that later. But for VSA, we have Faces of Death, notorious mockumentary. Some say there's real footage in some of these, but most of them are done by a makeup artist. Faces of Death. That never wants to, oh, the bear, never wants to go away. It still stays relevant. Oh, the electric chair. So that's VSA. How many copies did they make of this? 5,000. And then also we have from Cinematograph, Labostrom. So there's that one. And from VSL, Vinegar Syndrome Labs, this looks like it's called Tenebres Franciscois. I know I pronounced that wrong. I apologize. This looks interesting. Like murder thriller giallo, but maybe not quite. I was looking at some of the titles. Looks like they're from the 70s. We have Les Cousins, The Cousins, Cool, Who, Le Secret, The Secret. So this is all 1974, 1970. Yeah. And then we also have from VSL, Eurocrime Rarities, Volume 1. I know this is a popular subgenre. It's not one I usually get into, not for purchasing. The titles there are The Day of the Cobra, The Rascals Gang, also known as Dirty Gang, and The Iron Commissioner. And let's see, those also look like 2 from the 70s, 1 from 1980. And that's it for the films. Let's look at the partner labels. Usually don't pick up many of these at all. Maybe 4 or 5 a year. IFC, I Sell the Dead. Looks like Larry Fessenden on the cover. Looks to be like kind of like a mumblecore. Ron Perlman. Or I like to prefer them as mumble bores. Really not my thing. And what else do we have? Shudder, The Spine of Night. So there's those. I'm not going to grab any of these. Also, if you go over to the Melusine website, you'll see there is a new release from Delirium Home Video. It's in the banner behind me. It's Satanic Sisters, also known as Sexy Sisters from Jess Franco. So that is the April release from Delirium Home Video. Proud to be part of the Delirium Home Video family. And at minimum, we're trying to put out a movie a month, if we can. So let's look. So Mutant, Escape from Death. So what happened to Lady in White? It looks pushed to a later time. There's 3 cuts of the film, and they have to restore all of them. It was on the tentative schedule in January when you subscribed. April was going to be Lady in White. Looks like it's coming later. But that's fine. Those things happen. But what I am surprised is they didn't move up a movie in the rotation, in the schedule. Because usually there's 3 movies a month for the main line. For the subscription, and this month there's only 2. Mutant and the Lucio Fulci Presents film. So I'm really surprised. It's not a big deal. My feelings are not hurt. But usually they do that. They move titles around, but it looks like it's just the 2 films coming. I did pick up Faces of Death. Kind of a morbid curiosity, something I watched in my teenage years, renting on VHS. The timing is really good because there's a theatrical movie called Faces of Death. So Vinegar Syndrome was smart to capitalize on that in the marketing and the strategy. So you'll get go to the theaters and see a Faces of Death. Home video, you can own Faces of Death. And yeah, Delirium Home Video, Satanic Sisters, there's more coming. A lot of Jess Franco, some Lena Romay, producer Erwin C. Dietrich, but I have seen the schedule. There's a couple horror films that people are not going to see coming that are also going to be happening sometime this year. But yeah, this is a cool, time where we get a lot of things. The April Fools, Pittsburgh Lens. I don't think it's going to be George Romero. He's too big. He's not a mystery title April Fools silly marketing gimmick like William Castle. It's not going to be George Romero, but the two movies I'm thinking of that it could be is something like The Majorettes or Heartstopper. Things like that were low budget direct to video. I could totally see those being the April Fool's title, which we won't see till like November. But yeah, I'm happy with the Lucio Fulci Presents lines. Mutant I liked. I was hoping it was going to be like The Bean or something like that. I like that film more. Mutant's cool, but it's not The Bean or some other drive-in horror film from the early 80s. So it is what it is. I mean, it's a decent film. I do like the director. He also did a film called The Dark. So yeah, that's April. What did you guys think? Did you pick up any new titles, any of the partner labels? The April Fool's gag, it's best just to fork over the money because you don't want FOMO. After today, it won't be sold again. A lot of people will get it and order it and be disappointed and sell it on eBay. You really don't want to go that route because you're going to pay a lot more than $35. You'll probably end up paying 2 times or 3 times as much. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay scared and talk to you soon.